Before starting the actual topic, I'd like to say that my name is Japneet Singh, and from now on, I'll be making videos in English only because that was it covers most of the audience. So whenever people try to stick to their word, they cannot because of this one simple thing. That is, their words are not iron. What I mean by that is, you should do what you say and say what you do, and you should mean what you say and say what you mean. You might be wondering, yeah, that's right, but this was the not reason I clicked this video. That's why I know everything. To stick to a word, you need to first make a commitment that is realistic and not like a lie. Before getting into actual atomic level of this video, I would like to say that think to yourself what was the main big reason that you are not able to stick to your word until now. Because if you just try to follow these simple steps which I am going to tell you in this video, you will be able to stick to your word. I was talking about commitment. So commitment is being particularly concise to yourself. What I mean by that is, let's say if I say I will complete 20,000 steps today, then I will complete 20,000 steps today no matter the condition, no matter it's the earthquake, no matter it's the night or day. So I'm not even giving the hypothetical situation, I'm giving the situation which I have faced many times. If you are even willing to stick to your word, you should have the discipline to watch the whole video and watch this video on the full screen and not scroll through some notifications and comments, because that is what distracts you the most and you can get my advice into your head. So let's keep eye contact and move further. In order to stick to your word, you need to understand the things at the atomic level. So the first part is being self-conscious and self-aware of the things you do and you speak. Because if you say bullshit, you are going to be caught in your own words. So the first point is, don't bullshit the lies. Because you should always mean the things you say and say the things you mean. So only by that sentence, some people might come into your consciousness or mind about fulfilling words. You do not need to fulfill every single person. What I mean by that is, because there are some negative souls who just can be happy with your progress. So leave them alone and focus on the most of your commitments. I would not say most of the commitments, but all of them, because your first priority should be you fulfilling a commitment for yourself, not for others. Because if you are right in your own consciousness, then it doesn't even matter whom you satisfy and whom you not. So in order to stick to your word, you need to make a commitment first. What I mean by that is, if you find yourself scrolling for Instagram, TikTok or YouTube shorts for like 2-3 hours, then you need to stop that, okay? Once you identify the problem, you need to make a solution for it. A solution for it can be like you set yourself a limit of 20 or 30 minutes a day where you can scroll. Or either you can just download some apps which are available on the Google Play Store or App Store, which does remind you when you go past set limit. So next actionable step of it will be, the app will remind you when you have reached your set limit, and you should work upon it. Like you should be like, hey man, I've set this limit to myself and I can't lie to myself. I need to stick to my word and I will not scroll Instagram for more than this set limit what you have just set it. This will not just apply in the Instagram or the Facebook or the YouTube. This is just an example. But if you start to do these things on a single small task, it will compound it into your habit, which means you will get into a loop of never-ending success and getting higher in the human hierarchy. And this example can be used anywhere. Yes, I mean anywhere. So as the time will pass, you will again get to meet the people who are just not willing to satisfy their words or satisfy themselves, or just like don't want to stick to their word. But that's okay, you don't need to change everyone. You just need to be yourself and change yourself. You can always tell them, hey, you never stick to your word and blah 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 blah. But you never need to like change your life to change them. And you will soon realize this is all bullshit and these people are just brain dead. Because there are some losers which always will be losers. To have the winners in the society, there will always should be losers. And pretty soon you will realize how bad it is to stay in a position where you cannot stick to your word. And this will all work in your energy and you will be a walking commitment who just doesn't lie. At the end of this video, I would like to ask you one simple question. Would you rather be a rich coward or a brave poor? Think about it. It will let you explore situations differently. Bye bye.